Hello and welcome to another update video about gold. So my view is still that we are going to come down a bit lower here in this wave 2 correction. Yeah, if you followed the previous videos, then we talked about that possibly the bear market low for gold could have already been in, and we're now moving up in 5 waves. Well, that could be complete. This could also still extend out further, to be honest. We have 5 waves up in here in this so-called ending diagonal, yeah, to the upside. But this could also extend further out. If we break above 1837, then we're possibly looking at further extensions here to the upside. In the first instance, around 1850, yeah, and then we will have resistance around 1880, which is that wave X high here from June. At the moment, this gets dangerously close to the previous high, as you can see, yeah, which is 1830, yeah, pretty much 1837. So if we get above that level, it would make it quite likely that this is going to become an extension to the upside within this larger diagonal, because as you can see, we never broke actually below this support level 1779. We broke the previous low, which is here, but we never broke below this support level that I indicated in the last video, 1779. That would have been additional confirmation that we are coming down. However, at the moment, both options are on the table. Why is that the case? Because we have moved quite impulsive to the downside. So I currently consider this an A wave. Yeah, we're currently moving up in B, and we could come down in C afterwards. Normally, what you get A waves can be very, very strong waves. Yeah, so this is what this seems like to me. And we're currently moving up in 3 waves, so it at the moment makes sense to understand this as a B wave. B waves can be tricky. B waves can even overshoot the previous wave 1 high, for example this one. Yeah, we could go a little bit higher and then come down. As long as this stays 3 wave like, I will assume that this is just a corrective wave. However, if we get above 1837 plus we see 5 waves here, so this first of all would need to push higher if it's 5 waves. Yeah, let me explain that. At the moment, I purely consider this to be a B wave, so it would be something like this: A, B, C, yeah, within B. If this is going to be something more bullish, then I would want it. 1 second. So I would want it to reach higher extension targets. I mean, we've now reached here the 1.236 extension. We haven't really reached the 1.618 extension. If we reach $1,837.60, the 1.618 extension, get a shallow correction and move down and push higher, maybe into the here 1860 region that I just mentioned to you as target. If we break the high at 1837, well, then we have 5 waves up, and then we have something much more bullish going on here. So you'll get that heads up if we break above 1837 and see 5 waves. Then there might be another long entry in a retracement, because then we've suddenly flipped bullish again. However, at the moment, as long as we have 3 waves up, my assumption will be further downside, also because this move down was actually quite impulsive. But then again, we had a similar situation here as well. Yeah. Yeah, it's all about 1779. That level never broke, but it could just be because a wave 2 here that I expect actually to happen now is of course not happening in one straight line. Yeah, so there will be ups and downs, like here, this possible B wave. And B waves don't make it easy for us. They don't make it easy for us. They can get a bit longer than expected. They can become overshooting B waves and so on. So yeah, I think I gave you the key levels here for this scenario to work out. I would like it to, well, turn around pretty much imminently to the downside. It doesn't seem to want to do it at the moment. I don't have any evidence for a top at the moment. So we have to expect this pushes a bit higher. Confirmation from here that we are coming down would be a break below the B wave low at 1793. And then a break below that A wave low at 1779. And then I would expect it to get into this region, which is based on Fibonacci support levels, and would be a good area, in my opinion, to position oneself for, let's say the longer time frame, because this is a very, very decisive moment here. This is going to be. So this is based on the 78.6% FIB level at 1665, the 50% level at 1728. Getting into this area could be a nice long trade opportunity. Now, I'm not telling you to do this. I only tell you what I believe where the price could turn around, and I can only tell you what I see in the charts right now, not what might happen next week. But this is certainly a likely option, and this is also going to be the stress test for this bullish scenario here that we already had 5 waves up. Again, maybe we extend this one more leg or so, but this is going to be a very, very, very important support area, because if this support area fails, we are straight away in a bearish scenario still, and that would assume that we have moved up here in an A, B, C. This would then be the wave 4 high, and we would come down in a wave 5 to the downside. This is also possible from here, because I can very well count this move as a wave 1 down and currently as a wave 2 up, but also this should turn around. So in the short term, both scenarios should actually work together. Yeah, it's just that in the bearish count, we will get 5 waves down. Interestingly, obviously we're getting close to this resistance. So again, above 1837, this immediate bearish option will get invalidated, because I cannot count it anymore as a 1, 2 and then coming down, but as an overshooting wave B, that's still possible. But at the moment, I'm still expecting further downside from here. However, if those conditions that I explained to you with the 5 waves to the upside are met, then we have to change the higher level assumption, and we'll probably look at something around the 1860 and maybe even 1880 mark for next resistance and as a next target. Okay, that's my update about gold. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye bye.